Hello family, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and thank you for being here. So today guys, we're going to talk about a bit of goal setting before we get into our video. So my goal this year is all about growth and self-development. So I really want to grow this channel. I really want to improve myself, and I know guys, I'm only posting once a week, but we'll try and see if I can increase the amount of posting. But all I'm asking you is to support your brother if you still haven't support. It's just three things that I want to ask you a favor, and one of those things is to make sure you watch the entire video all the way at the end. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and please like the video if you find the video, if you enjoyed the video, and if you want someone else to be able to watch to see that video, please press the like button. I also want to thank all my viewers, all my subscriber, my old subscriber, my new subscriber, and all of you guys who have been engaging in the comment section. I really love it because yes, let's engage, let's communicate. I also want to thank all those people who are reaching out to my social media platform and ask questions. It's great. So if you watch the previous video, which is up here, I will put the link in the bio, in the description. Start speaking Swahili midway through my video, so I will summarize everything into my language and put it in there so that all my audience can be able to understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, so enough of me talking. And by the way, I forgot to mention, what do you reckon? Your boy's in an African outfit. We have the best designers, guys. We have the best designers. This is a great shirt. You've landed in Lubumbashi, and if it's been a while since you visited Lubumbashi, please, these are my warnings. Be careful with those people at the airport. Everyone, especially when they see you've got a foreigner passport or an overseas passport, America, US or Australia or Canada, whatever passport you've got, automatically our people just think money. They just think you've got money. So you've got your visa, you've got your documentation, your vaccination, everything sorted, and you reach to the immigration offices. All you need to do is to give them your passports, and then they'll write your name and register you, where you're gonna stay, and how long you'll be there, and your hotel name and all that. And they stamp that you've entered into the country, and they should give your passport back. But this is the trick part, because they don't. They're expecting money from you. They will literally tell you, where's our money? This is US money. They think like we just come with a lot of money. So please don't fall into that trap. As for me, I said no, I do not have more money. I've already paid enough money, and I need to buy to pay a ticket, a taxi, catch a taxi to take me to hotel. Plus I'm exhausted, I'm tired. It takes us 2 days to get to Congo. Luckily, thank God, I had 5 days stop in South Africa. Otherwise, it's a 2 days journey to get to Lubumbashi. So you can imagine how exhausting and tired you will be, and then someone else is still expecting money from you. It's their job to give you that stamp and to write that you've entered in the country, and they get paid monthly. They're on a monthly salary, but they will expect you to give them money. So as for me, I said no. The guy insisted that I need to give them money, and I told him, you are not getting money from me. If you want my passport, you can stay with my passport, and I'll just call my embassy back home and cancel my passport. You won't go anywhere with my passport. So guys, you need to be firm. Sometimes you need to speak up, because when you don't, they just take advantage of you. And people there, they just start bringing all this lingala, and they think like they will intimidate you. No, you need to stand your ground and say enough is enough. No more money. Yes, no more money to the immigration officer. Once they give you your passport back, when you go to collect your luggage, there will be more people coming to harass you. People will come and harass you. and stand take your bags for you, and you think like, oh yeah, it's a good service. At the end of it, they're going to charge you more than even $50 just to take your luggage from the collect area up to the taxi outside. So please be careful. If you are unable to lift, then obviously it's good to get the service. But as for I lift weights, I go to the gym, I'm strong enough to wheel my luggage. So I wasn't going to be spending more money. Yes, you might think it's just $30. You are supporting the brother to have jobs and all this. Yes, it is supporting, but they shouldn't be expecting a lot of money because you are coming from overseas. So please do not waste your money again at the airport to those services that they will try to bring to you, and they will sound like it's a nice service, but at the end of it, you're gonna end up spending quite a lot of money. You're on a holiday, or you are whatever you went there for. You need to achieve what you went there for, not to start wasting money all the way along. So you go outside of the airport, get into your taxi, and you go to your accommodation. Taxis are very expensive, and even when you leave the airport, you still have to pay again money. There is a border there that you need to pay money, and they'll tell you that they're trying to maintain the roads, which I don't know, but there's so much work we need to do as Congolese. We really need to do a lot of work. We need to improve ourselves. So my time in Lubumbashi was great. I really had good time in Lubumbashi. Lubumbashi is very big and is very flat. So there is no mountain, there is no any hills or anything like that. It's so big in such a way that, yeah, it's just big. If you are there by yourself and it's your first time to visit Lubumbashi, trust me, you're going to struggle to find yourself around. So all I can encourage and advise you is to make sure you have a local person that you can really trust. And that local person, you really need to know them and you can really trust them. The other thing is, make sure you download one of the currency conversion apps, because that's what else I did. I downloaded money converter, so currency exchange app. So that one helps you to understand Congolese money, because it's been a while since we left the country and you don't know the exchange rate. Plus, why in Congo we still use US dollar? People love US dollar, you think like it's their currency. This is a mentality we need to change. We need to empower our own money, our franc congolais, because those US money, it's too expensive, and so you need to bargain with exchange rate. So if you have someone that is a local and someone who is familiar about the area and they are nice and they're honest and they're genuine, you're going to have a good time. So one thing I will advise you, I know it's good to keep to yourself and I know you need to be private, but when you go to someone else's country or you're visiting back for the first time and you have no idea, it's good to find someone that you can trust and someone who can guide you through everything. Model of transport in Lubumbashi, it's very it's reasonable. So you pay about $1 every time you use a public transport, but you are very squeezed in a van. So keep that in mind, that you will need to adjust. If you are used to have your own car, you will need to definitely adjust when you're using those public transport because you're squished. Other model of transport is motorbikes. So some of you might be concerned about your safety, which you should be, and you don't wear a helmet and you can go more than 1 or 2 people on a motorbike. So look, life is all about taking risk. You can even be in a car and you can crash, because I know us here in the Western, motorbikes are they always have a higher accident rate. So I understand that part, but yeah, so you just need to adjust. Definitely you need to adjust. If you are a bigger person, maybe you might need to consider like pay for 2 or 3 people seats so you can have your own room, because that's an option. So once you arrive to your hotel, depend on where you are staying. Some of Lubumbashi, they have good roads. As if you haven't watched my tour, my quick tour video of Lubumbashi, I'll put it up here so you can go and check that video again, and I'll put it in my description so you can have a look at it. I did try to show as much as I could, and as I keep mentioning, people in Lubumbashi especially and in Congo, they are not familiar with filming and vlogging. So everyone is like looking at you so funny, and they're not really happy to be in your video. There is some places that are clean and some places that are not. The other thing you need to know, in Lubumbashi there is a lot of dust. I found some, because they only have roads in the main roads, but in when you go in streets, a lot of the streets, like in the residential area, in the streets, they don't have like a proper proper roads. It's just like dirt road. It's not. Make sure you have your mask if you don't want to get sick or anything like that, because there is dust. And during October is a rainy season, so there was a lot of rain, and this is the other thing I didn't prepare myself with, to know what season it will be back home. So make sure you buy an umbrella or have a raincoat. They do sell them over there, even boots, moon boots, but they're quite expensive compared to if you can go with it home. Lubumbashi is a good city. Everyone is busy. Everyone they're either like working or studying. Everyone is really hustling. Yeah, it's a really beautiful city to visit. As for me, I had a higher expectation of Lubumbashi, so I'm going to bring a pros and cons video, and that video will I will discuss what I like and I didn't like about Lubumbashi. So, asante sana kwa kuwatch video, asante sana kwa kuwa kwenye channel hili, na kuremercier sana, na nafurahi tena kukuona unarudia kwenye channel. Kitu yenyewe niko nataka kusema ya kwamba mwaka nataka nikomalishe hii channel, nataka tukomae, familia ya YouTube tukomae. So vitu vitatu ambavyo ndakuomba unisaidie ni kwamba, ya kwanza, jitahidi watch video yote mpaka mwisho, kwa sababu kama umeochi video yenyewe nimeongelea kuhusu visa, iko na Kiswahili ndani, so maana katikati ya video ndakuwa najitahidi ni ongee Kiswahili, ni conclure ma bitu vyote vyenye niliongea mu anglais mu Kiswahili, juu na wewe uelewe kiasi vyenye nilikuwa naongelea, juu sio kila mtu ndio anaongea Kiingereza au Francais. Ndo ndajitahidi yangu yote niongee ile Swahili mwisho wa ma video. So na kuencourage sana ujitahidi watch ma video mpaka mwisho juu usikie Swahili. Tashika muda wako, acha tuingie katika video ya leo. So yani nilikuwa nasema ya kwamba ukishafika kwenye airport ya Lubumbashi, jaribu yako yote, usilipi tena zingine mapesa kwa wale wa ofisa wenyewe wanatumika hapo kwa airport, kwa sababu watakuomba pesa ya kwamba mbele wakupigie kashe mu pasiporo yako ifo ulipe pesa, o mbele bakuregistre baandike kwenye utafikia ifo balipe pesa. Asa jitahidi yako yote ukatae kabisa. Mimi nimekataa, nikamwambia siwapi pesa kwa sababu niko nahitaji nilipe taxi na niende kwa hotel na nione familia yangu, na nishalipa visa, sina ingine pesa. Wakaanza kuinsiste kubakiana nayo, nikamwambia mkitaka mbakiane nayo, ndapigia embassade yangu Australia batakate hiyo pasiporo na hakuna mwenye atabakiana nayo. So mimi sina pesa na unipatie visa yangu niende, pasiporo yangu niende. Juu ni kazi yabo kutumika pale bakupigie kashe, lakini watu wanapenda pesa kutoka ndani ya pocket yako, kutoka ndani ya mfuko yako. Wanataka tu wakukule pesa, na wakishaona kama uko na pasiporo ya étranger, basi wewe maana wanataka wakukule tu pesa. Ingine kitu unapasha kuwa nayo makini wakati ukifika kwa aeroport ya Lubumbashi, wale watu ambao wanakujaga ambao wanataka kubebea mizigo. kama mimi hivi naendaga gym, niko wangu stronger na niko able niko na ile capacity ya kubeba shakoshi yangu peke yangu. Hapana kupatia mtu akubebea shakoshi yako. Juu batakubebea shakoshi yako na zania sasa utabalipa quelque chose. Bataka kuomba 20, 30, 40 hata $50. Asa unakia kutanisha saa kunitosha tu shakoshi hapa mpaka pale nje unaniomba $50. Ni pesa ambayo ukingaliki utahitaji kuwa mle mvakanse, unakia una familia, siyugis familia yako makondisio iko, lakini hiyo pesa itakusaidia wakati uko hapo Lubumbashi. Sasa kuwa makini, lakini kama uwezi kunyangua hiyo mashakoshi, walipe watu wakusaidie. Na uko nasaidia watu wengine nao wakwe na kazi. Lakini ingekuwa kama wanaelewa ya kwamba uko pale juu ya vakansi, juu ya kuona familia, hawawezi kuwa wanakuomba bana kuoblige wapatie ma 50, 30, 40. Ni pesa ya mingi sana. Ingine kitu yenye unahitaji kuelewa ya kwamba ukifika Lubumbashi, beko na moyen de transport mbili. Unaweza enda mwale ma public, ile magari ya jaune, au unaweza kamata moto. Ile magari ya jaune batu bako banana sana bisi moya mnaendaga batu 20 nikizani. Asa kama wewe utaki vitu ya kubanana, unaweza ukalipa pesa ya watu 3 juu uko na ile espace. Unaweza fanya hivyo, au unaweza tu enda kama mimi nilikuwa naenda amu naingia tu tunakunjama mule kama masardine. Lakini iko dangerous kwa sababu mkifanya accident mwe wote kabisa mnaenda, kuna mwenye anavala ceinture. So kila maisha iko na risk na hatuwezi kuogopa kukamata risk. Ingine moyen de transport ni moto, na kwenda na moto unakutanisha unaweza enda watu wawili kwa moto na muvale kaske. Asa ukienda na moto ndogisi iko nayo na maprobleme yayo. Lakini kutake risk unaweza taenda ku gari ya mzuri na ukafanya accident. So maisha ni ya Mungu, hata kama tunajiprotege. Nilikuwa nasema ni kwamba Lubumbashi bako na mabarabara ya goudron barabara principale, lakini muma cité au avenue za mingi hazina goudron. So ni mabulongo, na unakutanisha mvula ikinyesha ni matope, au kama hakuna mvula ni vumbi ya mingi. So jitahidi yako yote uangalie si utakuwa na adjust kwa hiyo makondisio. Sasa mimi nilienda na mask, nikakuwa navala kashne wakati piko vumbi, na kama kunanyesha mvua inaweza hitajika ujitahidi ununue ile magodio au atele mashati ya mai, zile makoti za mai, na inaweza kusaidia au mwamvuli. Kisha ndaleta video yenye ndasema ambayo vizuri na vibaya vya Lubumbashi. So jitahidi ukue tayari na ubakie subscribe. Ingine kitu naweza kuambia ni kujitahidi upate mtu wa confiance, mtu mwenye atakuonesha Lubumbashi, mtu mwenye atakusaidia na kushanje monta ya pesa kama uko na ma-Americain. Kama mie kule kunyumba banatumikisha ni ma-Americain na mafra Congolese. Siyo juu ya nini banatumikisha Americain. Hii ni makoloni yote, hatuya pataga independent. Anyway, hiyo ni ingine CJ ya ingine siku. Lakini mimi kisi nilifanya, nilikuwa na application ambayo unakuwa nayo yenye utashanje mapesa, inakuambia ngapi banapostali kukurudishia mafra Congolese. Sasa ndaweka na ile picha yayo uangalie gisi utaweza fanya, ili nisaidia sana kuelewa pesa na gisi ya kushanje pesa. Na nilikuwa na watu ambao wako wa confiance, nilikuwa na familia yangu tulikuwa bien, na balikuwa nanifundisha gisi ya kukuwa na negocier kuhusu na wale baishangere bapatie monta ya bien. Hiyo nyingine kitu unajitahidi ukue nayo. Nasema tena asante, ndawaona mwingine video. Thank you family for being here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So